Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
Yeah. So Right Through the Country dropped in. It says y'all dropped it at the end of 2008. Or no, it's July 4th, 2008.
Yeah, July 4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the first show I ever played really in front of a crowd in Valdosta at their fireworks show because Shannon had some connections. Guy that used to be in his group with him worked at the radio station.
Yeah.
We had no idea. They said they normally expect 600-700 people. They do a little show out by the Walmart. There's like a little dead end road down there. They put a stage down there in the radio, and they're like, you know, it'll be Colt's first. I'd never done. It's crazy. I'd never done anything. Never done it before. The day before the show, I get a kidney stone. If you've ever had kidney stones, God bless you. I don't wish them on people I don't like. I mean, they're brutal.
Yeah.
And it's like, the devil is just working on us, but we're going to do the show. Well, it turns out about 5,000 people showed up because they'd started playing my Ride Through the Country on this radio, and we were just overwhelmed. We didn't.
And now we're still trying to figure stuff out.
We didn't even. We still ain't even got everything in place yet.
Yeah.
And I get done playing, fireworks going at 9 o'clock. At 1:30 in the morning, I'm still standing in the parking lot of Walmart signing autographs.
And that was your first.
That was it.
Introduction to
like,
that stuff.
Yeah, it's like maybe this will work because everybody's like, this is. I mean, like I like it, but it ain't gonna work. There's nowhere to put this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, and we just kept rolling.
Which song off that record was it that took off first? Was it the Ride Through the Country record?
Yeah, I mean, this was putting it on putting it on MySpace. We would just put songs on MySpace. Me and Brantley were trying, and Brantley was just a kid too, 23, so, and we were, and Brantley and I went to pick Brantley up to go write with a friend of ours named Mike Deacle, who just passed away. Mike wrote Scarlet Fever for Kenny Rogers. Oh, wow. Great songwriter. Yeah. And was a mentor to me and Brantley. Yeah. Mike had State Farm Insurance Agency there, and I'd literally known him my whole life. Him and my dad were friends. Mm-hmm. And when a lot of people, especially for me doing the rap thing, were not very nice to me, Mike was always very, very good to me and encouraged me. Yeah. And all these years later, here we are, right? I mean, No Trash in the Trailer, he originally wrote for Gene Watson. Gene Watson cut that song. And, and I took the chorus and rewrote the verses. And that's Mike, who you see singing in that video. He sounds kind of like George Jones. Yeah. That's Mike singing in there.
That's your R.I.P. to your buddy Mike.
Yeah, I mean, just a wonderful man. He died last year. Brantley and I got to go write. We wrote a song called One Last Song that we wrote with him. That's one of my favorite things that we've ever done. Yeah. And, Brantley and I we're brothers, truly like brothers. But,
is that just another guy, Georgia boy you met through?
Yeah, we started out together. I mean, and we wrote Dirt Road Anthem 30 minutes before we went to sit down and write a song with Mike that we spent like 6 hours on, and I don't even know what it was. I don't even remember what it was.
That one is.
And Dirt Road Anthem is close to being diamond, 10 times platinum. Yeah. Now. And
you want to tell the listeners what diamond is? In
Diamond's 10 million records sold. Yeah. That's crazy. Again, people are like 30 minutes. I'm like, we didn't know. Sometimes that happens. Like we didn't know. We didn't even know what we were doing. And I mean, Brantley's like, I got this idea for Dirt, and he's playing this guitar riff, and Brantley had already started writing that first verse. And Brantley didn't do rap music. He'd never done anything like that at all until he met me. I mean, other than growing up listening to stuff. Yeah. And we were like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then we left and went and wrote that other song, and then had no idea. We put Dirt Road Anthem out there, Brantley singing on my first record, and people, it went fucking crazy.
And when you say diamond, you're saying 10 million sold, or is that streams too?
Sold.
That's sold. That's not streams.
No, streams is a different.
Because that was I mean, before streams were a thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. That song. So we had done. I'd probably sold 250,000 songs myself of that song before Jason ever recorded it.
Yeah, because
then I was on tour with. I was opening up for Jason in Florence, South Carolina. Yeah, I'll never forget. It was right before Thanksgiving, and sold out arena. This is right when Jason's kind of start. I mean, he's going to be a star, but hit town and all that. He's getting ready to, and then he was getting ready to come with Big Green Tractor and all the, and it was coming. Don't you want to stay? Yeah. And and she's country. And we were sitting out back after the show, and Jason's like, dude, it's crazy to see 10,000 people sing a song that ain't never been on the radio. Yeah. In the country world, that's crazy.
No, for sure.
That's not crazy in hip-hop or rap world, you know, or rock world or indie world, because they find about it different ways. That was crazy then to have that. And Michael Knox, God bless him, Michael's like, and at the time, Michael was going to produce Brantley's record. Then that record deal fell through with Brantley with what they were doing. And he said, Jason, you got to record this song. You got to cut this record. And, you know, and Jason was a little unsure. Mm-hmm. Michael pushed him. He's like, I'm telling you, this song is going to launch you into a different stratosphere.
It's already done.
Well, it's already. I mean, it's already done this, and it's never, people don't even know what it is. Yep. And luckily, and honestly, Jason still almost didn't do it, because I remember he called me. He's like, "Man, I'm just not getting this. I can't say it like you say it." And I'm like, "Well, say it like you say it, not like I say it."
Yeah.
Because we all have different, you know, patterns and cadence and intonation when it comes to when you want to come in or when you want to lay out, you know, whatever. And and then Jason made it his own, and the rest is history. I mean, it's more than double any of his other songs, maybe triple. I mean, and he killed it. So God bless him for doing it. But it was also a weird time too, because I was just coming out. Brantley and I had this underground following and everything, and all of a sudden a lot of fans got up in arms about it. Because he also cut My Kind of Party, which is a Brantley song. Yeah. That Brantley wrote just by himself when he was 17 or 18 years old. Yeah. So all of a sudden fans were like, he's stealing your songs. I mean, a lot of people were pissed. And we had to calm them down and be like, no. Not stealing, you know. But I mean, it got a little wild there for a minute. Like, people didn't know, you know. Yeah. Which is cool that you have passionate fans. Yeah. But once they understood the whole deal, and then, you know, it's been... And there's a few different versions out there. We also have the version where Brantley does the third verse. There's a version with Brantley rapping on there that's awesome. So it's fun to get on stage and do that with them sometimes when we all get, if we're in the right environment or we get to catch up with each other at the right time.
Yeah, for sure. And I met Brantley through Jelly at I was at Jelly's studio on Music Row. He's super cool, dude.
Yeah, Brantley is he's fantastic.